grinding howl of the sandstorm tears away, replaced by a suffocating, deep-sea silence as we plummet. One moment, Leela and I are sprinting across endless shimmering salt flats. The next, the world inverts. A violent shimmer swallows us. Then we're tumbling, spitting sand and stars. We crash, a tangled heap of limbs and gear, onto slick, alien rock within a shadowed trench. The air here is thick, metallic, clinging to my lungs, tasting of something ancient and strange. I cough, pushing myself up, my muscles screaming. Leela groans beside me, wiping grit from her eyes. Behind us, the shimmering, emerald-hued portal that birthed us into this abyss shudders violently. It's shrinking, its edges fraying with erratic bursts of light, threatening to pinch closed and strand us. My ears ring with a new oppressive hum. This place feels profoundly wrong. Heavy, a strange, low thrum vibrates through the ground, a deep, resonant heartbeat beneath the rock. I sense something, a subtle pull deep within my taste-blind senses, an ingredient, I think, promising both salvation and ruin. This adventure is just beginning. If we survive this, I'll show you the trading card this ingredient unlocks before we leave. The portal shimmers one last time, then vanishes completely. We are utterly trapped. My boots crunch softly on the iridescent floor of the trench, Leela's lighter steps a whisper behind me. The phosphorescence hums, painting the winding walls in cool, shifting blues and greens. This alien beauty still holds a strange wonder for me, even with the sandstorm's memory clinging to my clothes. We press deeper, following the gentle current of shimmering air, hoping for refuge from the elements. Then the air thickens, a subtle pressure building against my eardrums. A new sound, low and guttural, begins to vibrate through the trench floor, directly into my weary bones. My skin prickles, an uncanny sensation. I glance at Leela. Her metallic antennae twitch, sensing it too, her expression tightening. Ahead, the trench walls contort. What were smooth, living rock faces now pulse with an inner, sickly yellow light, revealing intricate etchings. Runes, ancient and aggressive, glow with a rhythmic, sickening throb. These aren't natural formations. They are deliberate, pulsating with some dark, hidden energy. A profound sense of unease crawls up my spine, twisting my gut. The hum intensifies, resonating not just in my ears, but deep within my chest. The instability feels primal, like my own cursed taste buds are vibrating in eerie sympathy with these alien markings. Each pulsation of light sends a shiver through me, a warning. This place isn't just strange. It feels actively malevolent, watched, waiting. A disquieting pleasantness, sensed presence, makes the hairs on my neck stand up, demanding my full attention. My earlier curiosity drains away, replaced by a cold, consuming dread. The salt dust still coats my tongue, but the air here is thick with something else now, a damp, mineral scent like crushed shells and forgotten fear. We push deeper into the cosmic trenches, the walls around us not rock, but ancient, calcified exoskeletons, forming natural archways and shadowed alcoves. Leela's light orb casts long, wavering shadows, making the chitinous surfaces gleam. I hear it first, a soft, rhythmic scratching, then whispers, like dry leaves skittering across a vast, echoing floor. From dark niches, alien eyes, dozens of them, blink out at us. Tiny crustacean folk, their shells mottled like barnacles, huddle together, their segmented bodies trembling. Their whispers become a chorus, a wave of distressed clicks and high-pitched chitters. I strain, trying to sift through the auditory chaos. Words coalesce, repeated like a broken prayer. Deep heart, pulsing, it steals, all ambition, it hungers. Leela steps forward before I can stop her, crouching low, her voice soft and careful, offering a gentle clicking pattern back at them, a greeting in their own register. The trembling slows. One bold crustacean folk edges closer, pressing a tiny, segmented claw against Leela's outstretched palm, and the chorus sharpens into something more urgent, more specific. Leela straightens, her expression grave. "They're not just warning us about the fruit," she says quietly. "They're warning us about what happens to those who want it too badly." A profound, cold dread, not from the external chill of these alien trenches, but from within me, blossoms. My curse, the one that drains my own drive, echoes in their terrified words with chilling accuracy. My curiosity twists into a knot of foreboding obsession. The crustacean folks' warnings still ring in my ears as we round a jagged bend. And then I understand why they flee. A memory surfaces, unbidden and sharp. The salt flats above, just before the portal swallowed us. A crystalline growth, pulsing there too. The blind, chitinous fauna, scattering around it in wide, perfect avoidance patterns. Their desperate evasion was a frantic, silent message I didn't yet know how to read. I understand it now, because here, deep in the trench, the same phenomenon plays out before me, on a terrifying scale. The hum I've been feeling through the rock, it isn't the trench itself. It's a source. My gaze locks onto a strange, pulsing growth erupting from the cavern floor, its surface threaded with iridescent runes, identical to those carved into the walls. As my thoughts narrow, focusing intently on the rhythm and nature of its energy, those runes flare with a precise, mirroring brilliance. It isn't just reacting, it is echoing my very intent. My curse, a constant internal distortion, finds a perverse reflection in this external phenomenon. The ground around the growth begins to subtly ripple, small crystal formations twisting and elongating as if under an unseen psychic pressure. This is a direct connection. A dangerous, living feedback loop, and it leads somewhere deeper. My dread sharpens into something worse, an almost frantic obsession pulling me forward. The oppressive darkness of the trench finally gives way to a faint, wavering glow. My eyes strain, adjusting to the sudden, otherworldly illumination, and then I see it, suspended from a thick, sinuous vine that seems to pulse with its own dark, arterial life, hangs the ambition fruit. It's unmistakable, exactly as the forbidden legends describe. A pulsating sphere of pure, undulating light, radiating an unsettling internal luminescence that feels almost sentient. Not just light, but a profound distortion. The very air around it shimmers and bends, like looking through water or heated glass. Yet the effect is far more sinister, destabilizing. Shapes nearby twist and contort, refusing to hold their form. I blink, hard, trying to clear my vision, but the fruit holds its unsettling, almost hypnotic sway. Familiar glyphs, ancient and ominous, spiral across its surface. They aren't carved into the skin, but appear to float within its molten core of light. A language I've glimpsed in forbidden tomes, tied to forgotten, dangerous practices. Curiosity, sharp and immediate, warps into a cold dread that chills my bones. This isn't just an ingredient. It's a volatile, sentient fragment of forgotten power, a living paradox. My focus narrows, becoming an intense, almost obsessive gaze, drawn into its strange, destabilizing gravity. Fear coils in my stomach, but a deeper, almost primal understanding, a connection to my own curse, begins to surface. I must master this. I must. My kitchen tongs, usually an extension of my will, trembled slightly as I brought them close to the ambition fruit. Its bioluminescent glow pulsed with an almost predatory rhythm, radiating a strange warmth that prickled my skin. Abe, Leela's voice was low, cautionary. The crustacean folk said it reads desire. You're practically broadcasting yours. I didn't listen. My obsession with the fruit was all-consuming. I needed this. With a decisive click, I clamped the tongs around its fibrous stem. The reaction was instantaneous and brutal. A high-pitched internal scream erupted, not in my ears, but directly inside my head, overwhelming every other sense. The fruit flared violently, a searing white light that momentarily blinded me. From its core, whip-like vines shot out, fast as viper strikes. One lashed against the tongs, sending a shockwave of excruciating pain up my arm, directly into my consciousness. My mind shattered. I saw fragments of my past, moments of culinary failure, whispers of my curse, all amplified, twisted into grotesque caricatures. I stumbled back, crashing hard against the trench wall. Then Leela was beside me, both hands gripping my shoulders, her antenna pressed flat with alarm. "Abe, look at me, come back." Her voice cut through the static like a blade. The visions receded, ragged at the edges. I gasped, my arm throbbing, the tongs useless on the gritty rock. This ingredient isn't just reacting, it's actively fighting, demanding a deeper understanding, a confrontation of purpose. The tongs won't work. I need a different approach entirely. I grip the slotted spoon, its long handle a familiar anchor. Leela stands at my left, close enough that I can feel the faint warmth radiating from her light orb. She doesn't speak, but she tilts the orb deliberately, adjusting its glow to illuminate the vine's energetic pathways more clearly, giving me something to read. A small thing, an essential thing. The earlier dread has receded, replaced by a cold, surgical precision. I recall the shimmering, almost aquatic dance of the local harvesters I glimpsed in the shell gardens, their fluid gestures, disrupting chaotic currents without force. I begin, mimicking their subtle rhythm. The spoon, usually a kitchen tool, becomes a conductor's baton. I don't scrape, but glide, tracing the vine's pathways with its perforated head. A delicate friction, a negotiation, not a battle. My fingers tense, feeling the subtle shifts. The deep emerald glow of the ambition fruit flickers, then steadies, syncing with my movements. A low, almost inaudible hum resonates, vibrating up the spoon, a language of symbiotic control. Each deliberate stroke reweaves the chaotic energy, orchestrating it. "It's responding," Leela murmurs, and there is something in her voice, not just relief, but conviction, like she never doubted I would find the way. The fruit's light flares, harmonizing with my hand, a focused beacon. Wariness aches, but a profound, almost mystical mastery settles within me. My pulse hammers against my ribs, a chaotic drum solo against the fruit's incessant thrum. Leela watches, unblinking, one hand resting quietly against the trench wall beside me, grounding herself, grounding the space, keeping the energy around us as still as she can manage. It isn't dramatic. It is everything. My fingers, guided by an instinct honed through countless, desperate encounters, press the oversized serving spoon against the ambition fruit's base. The surface yields, then resists, a grinding friction echoing deep within the trench walls. This isn't just a plant, it's a living echo, a trapped scream trying to break free. A surge of raw, untamed energy floods my hand, an invisible current trying to possess me, just like my own curse always threatens. I lean into it, channeling the very chaos it emits, twisting the spoon with a deliberate, almost agonizingly slow force. The bone-vibrating hum intensifies, shaking the very air around us, blurring the trench walls, threatening to shatter my resolve. Then, a sharp, resonant crack. The hum doesn't fade, it snaps, replaced by an absolute, profound silence. The ambition fruit detaches, now inert in my spoon, its strange internal glow contained, but still pulsating faintly. Leela exhales slowly, the sound fragile with relief. "You did it," she says, barely above a whisper. I breathe, a deep, shuddering gasp. This wasn't merely harvesting, it was a battle of wills. A dance with the impossible, a weary victory, a new kind of mastery, hard won and deeply felt. I kneel by the hastily built hearth, the air still thick with residual salt, but now a new, potent aroma slices through it. The ambition fruit, vibrant and pulsing, waits on my makeshift cutting board. As my blade kisses its skin, a shiver runs through the air, not just from the blade, but from the fruit itself. A wave of intense, shifting scents washes over me, each note a discordant harmony. My curiosity, once a gentle hum, sharpens into a focused dread as I notice faint, reality-bending colors swirling from the cut surface, twisting the light around the endurance leaf I add. My spoon becomes a conductor. I stir, not just the ingredients, but the very energy emanating from the pot, a deep, ritualistic motion. The mixture bubbles, colors deepening, swirling into impossible hues that shouldn't exist, reflecting the chaos inside me. Fear grips me for a moment. This isn't just cooking, it's a battle for control. My curse mirroring the ingredients' wild, possessive power. My focus narrows, obsessively channeling the escalating energy. I pour myself into the rhythm, each rotation of the spoon binding its raw distortion. Then, a revelation, a flicker of understanding. I can see the dish's true form, not with my eyes, but with an inner clarity. The chaos becomes ordered, the impossible colors coalesce. A weary triumph settles over me. I've transformed it, a reality-altering dish, born of struggle and mastery, now breathes before me. I lift the spoon, the TIANAS dream gumbo, a swirling cosmic nebula, its scent an unfamiliar hum. This is it. The first bite isn't taste, it's a jolt, pure energy, a liquid starburst detonating in my skull. My vision blurs. The humble hearth before me stretches, warps, becoming an infinite void, dotted with impossible, shifting constellations. The very air thickens with an unknown vibration. Leela's worried face flickers at the edge of my vision, and then, instead of melting away like everything else, it holds. She is the one fixed point in the unraveling. It anchors me. A deep dread grips me, the ingredient trying to possess my senses, my own eyes burning with an internal fire that threatens to consume me. The curse amplifies, fights the ingredient's essence, a chaotic storm tearing through my being. For a dreadful, endless moment, I'm merely a vessel. But no, I am the architect. I force the roaring energies into a focused stream. Leela's steady presence, the axis I revolve around. The visions clarify, revealing tired settlements across vast, unfamiliar landscapes. Heed my word, distant kin, I project. The sound not from my mouth, but from the core of the newly expanded universe within. The hungry salt calls for more, Prepare for the true season. The impossible vistas recede. I blink, my eyes dimming, but still alight with a weary, transcendent warmth. Leela is kneeling in front of me. Both hands cupped around mine, her antennae trembling. She says nothing for a moment. Then softly, "Where did you go?" I look at her, my compass, my constant, and manage a tired smile. "It's done, Leela," I say, my voice hoarse with mastery. The journey continues. We move. My triumph is complete. The next path is clear. That's a wrap for this world. If you want to keep exploring the multiverse with me and see what ingredients we hunt next, hit that subscribe button and join the crew. The next portal opens soon. Don't get left behind. See ya!